Oh no. What are we doing? I was testing out the mic. I put the filters I had back when I used to record. Um, you know, specifically these videos right here. Um, yeah, guys, we're back. We're back again. What is this? A year? Oh no. Ready? You want to see something? Want to see something crazy? What is this? What are we doing? What the fuck? I'm blurping that out. I'm trying not to cuss anymore, guys. Okay. I'm day trading and I don't care what y'all have to say. This is my new content. The people or the new viewers that might, come by and see all this new stuff. Thank you. And hope you enjoy. I'm gonna come out you know, off rip, just being very transparent in what it basically what this is. I'm not profitable yet, okay, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure I will be soon. I've gone through a lot of trial and error, a lot of heartache, a lot of happiness, but a lot of sadness as well. And I'm kind of getting to that point where I understand it, and I feel like this is a good time to help other people, help you guys kind of understand trading, and and just give you a realistic view on what it's like. Because I'm not there yet. I'm not rich yet from this. Okay. So a realistic day in the life of a day trader who's not quite yet profitable, has passed 3 funded accounts, and has let psychology ruin it and blow those 3. But for now, this is just going to be a trade recap of the trades that we have taken. Okay. So first things first. It's gonna be yesterday and today's trades that I took. All right. First trade was yesterday. We opened at 6:30. I'm on Pacific time, so 6:30, and oh my gosh, bull run! We bull run for like 20 minutes, I think, without a single hint of a bearish candle or retracement, anything like that. So a lot of you FOMO traders, this was your day for sure. But I'm not a FOMO trader. I'm trying to be a professional. So I noticed that there was these, this all-time high actually. And we were bull running, taking out all this liquidity without a single hint of retracing for a continuation or anything, or even a reversal, which is what I typically trade for. Liquidity sweep with reversal, context and confluence, of course. So I had this marked out on my chart, and we were running, man. We were running. So I waited for it to get swept out. That's what I was waiting for. And then a beautiful thing happened. Right here. This candle finally formed. Our first bearish candle of the day. The reason this is important is because it's our first low of the day, which means that we can now break structure without it being all the way down here at this low. And I wasn't wanting to use a inverse fair value gap because it wasn't because we had so many in a row. It wasn't good enough, A plus for me to enter. But this break of structure after a giant bull run and a all-time high liquidity sweep, I was definitely feeling it. So I had this marked out, and this fair value gap, you can kind of use it as an extra confluence, I would think, in this scenario, because it is technically broken up from these other ones. But no, for sure, not only using this to go into shorts here. I was using this low as a break, and then if it did inverse this gap, that's a good extra confluence for sure. But I entered right here. So as soon as we broke structure after tapping into this high and rejecting 3 times, guys, then immediate break of structure to the downside, I entered shorts right here. My TP was in the middle of this fair value gap right here, and my stop loss was actually right there. That's perfect. A little bit above that high. We're looking at a 1.9 risk reward, which ain't bad. Which is not bad. Pretty good. Um, and yeah, my break even point was if we went past or we hit this previous fair value gap, that was my break even point. So as soon as we hit this, I ended up moving my stops to break even for a risk free trade, only profits, or break even, whatever. And we bear just dumped all the way down to the TP, which was like a $600 trade. And I ended up taking one more trade that day. Very quick little scalp for an extra 200. Second trade was quick scalp, little 200 run. Basically, I was going off of, it was just off this getting inversed, actually. Little bit of an emotional play. Not emotional, but not crazy high confluences and whatever. But probably not the smartest trade, but I did take it. So I wanted this fair value gap to get inversed, and it did right here. So I entered right here, and my stop loss was below a little bit this fair value gap, and then my take profit was about right there. So quick scalp, and it ended up working in my favor. I could have actually held it a bit longer and had my take profit up here. But I wasn't feeling too confident by the way market was moving at this time. And it was already 9 o'clock, but I stayed in a little bit too long, to be honest. And I'm going to talk about that in the in my psychology video I'm going to put out for you guys. But that was yesterday's trade. Now I'll quickly go over today's trade, and I have it marked out for you guys. So let's see. Why is it being fucking stupid? All right. So kind of the same scenario as yesterday. We open at 6:30 and we have a ginormous, just bearish dump of the market. But I like that and I was happy about it because we took out these Asian session lows from the day before. And this is perfect just play out of, you know, what you're going to be looking for within a trade. Okay. But this is where people get messed up. So I have this fair value gap marked out for education purposes. Fair value gap, fair value gap, fair value gap, fair value gap. So if you enter the trade just off this fair value gap, you could have taken a really quick scalp, I guess. But the thing is, I didn't enter here because there was just so much gap to be filled that this is technically not even an inversion. This whole thing's a big fair value gap. It would have to close above this one. But I was thinking, hey, maybe if we inverse this gap, create a bullish fair value gap, respect it, and give, you know, a continuation confluence, then I'm for sure down to enter a trade. But because market conditions were a little bit weird this time, I did de-risk. So this was a smaller trade, unfortunately, like a $200 trade. But I'm just being real with you guys at this point. And I got really lucky. So we did inverse this gap and then end up creating a almost identical, pretty much identical fair value gap, bullish. And I was just waiting for it to get tapped back in, then it close above. And that's what we got. So we tap back in here. And then we came all the way back down. And then still even further. So if you did enter off this fair value gap inversion, you would have got stopped out really quickly. That's okay. But, you know, you'll learn. And then we came back down here. I'm joking, by the way. I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm not a professional yet. Yeah, man. And then we came all the way in here. We closed bullish, but inside the fair value gap. I did not enter here. Don't enter here. And then we had this candle, came up, closed outside. That's where I entered right at the candle closure. And then my stop loss or my take profit was actually perfect. It was technically at this beginning of this fair value gap, but I do it a little bit low so I don't get, you know, edged because I'm a baby and I don't want to get edged. And then just a little bit below this fair value gap to give it some breathing room, but kind of a tight stop loss. 3 1 of 3 risk reward there. So pretty lit. We did tap that pretty nicely, actually. So I was pretty happy about that. $200 got off the market. There was another trade you could have taken, but nothing. Like if you're in the market this long, you probably should just leave. But you could have not. No, where was it? I saw it earlier. Oh, no, that was for yesterday. Excuse me, guys. Oh yeah, I guess it was this one. So I wouldn't suggest staying in the market this long. But if you wanted to, there was this fair value gap that got inversed, and then it created a fair value gap. Wait for the closure outside of it, so it tapped in, closed, and then you could have taken along there. It would have been really bad risk reward though, guys. Like pretty tragic. But it would have been, oops, right here. Stop loss would have been a little bit below this fair value gap, like right here. And then your TP, again, previous fair value gap, I would have probably put it right there. And then 1 to 3, not bad. But it's not perfect either. But you could have taken that. It would have chopped up a lot, and you probably would have got scared here. But in general, would have played out in your favor, and you could have got a little bit of a trade right there. Which I do think some people did actually. I saw online afterwards. People did get that and ended up taking this dub of a trade right here. This was the A+ setup, or maybe like an A setup for me, what I was looking for, and it gave me it, and I was pretty happy about that. But yeah, man, that's the trade recaps. I'm happy to be back. I'm gonna be posting a lot of this. Let me know what you guys think. Share your knowledge with me in the comments, and then we can kind of get a trade community going. But next time I will have proof of profits or proof of loss. Only reason I don't have it this time is because this was such a last minute thing that I was like, I need to start recording. It was like an epiphany, and I'm on a brand new account. If you guys want me to, I can explain why I'm in a new account, even though I took these trades and made profits. But yeah, so next trade I will have proof of the pudding. Okay. I might start recording myself live trading, and then you guys will have to let me know what you prefer. But thank you guys so much for watching this recap. I will be back, I think, tomorrow with another one. Friday, we'll see if we end up getting a trade. I also want to post a psychology video, so you guys can look for that. Look out for that too. And man, let's get it going, guys. Let's get this going. Let's trade, bro. I literally am in love with trading. Okay, and I want to help anybody that I can and give you a realistic view on what being a beginner trader moving up into that profitable stage can look like. I'll try to answer questions. I want to real quick shout out TJR and PB Trading. Those dudes help me so much, and a lot of people say they are scammers and stuff like that, but personally, they help me a lot, and I'm this close to achieving my dreams. So I want to get you guys there too. No course or anything. Don't go crazy. I'm not going to ask for money, but just free stuff, just little things like that. Trade recaps mainly, and then some advice videos if comments come up or whatever. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching in this brand new video after a year of me being gone. No more Fortnite, no more reactions for the moment. Trading. So if you like this video, please let me know. And if you have anything you want to tell me, teach me, I'm all for constructive criticism. Whatever video. If you come with hate, that's fine, but I'm not gonna, we're not gonna respond to you. I'm just gonna leave you sitting there looking stupid in the comment section. So, my mouth is dry. I need to drink some of my water. But y'all, good luck trading tomorrow morning. And I will see you in the next recap. I'm excited, man. Get excited. Let's go.